Well, welcome to Simpson Heritage Farm, as I refer to it. If you know the name Simpson, it's a local Union County name, and my ancestors go back to the originals, William and Martha Orr Simpson, who came here in 1761 and settled up in the Fairview, Huey Bottom area, which was then Mecklenburg County. And of course, they went forth and multiplied, and the Simpsons continued to move south, and my family settled here. That was early 1800s. Just over the rise here is my great-grandfather's home. He raised 13 children and went on and fought in the Civil War, Allison Simpson. He was a Civil War veteran, 1862 to 65, of course, the Civil War. And one of those 13 children was Leonard Jones. Leonard Jones is my grandfather. And my father was born in 1911. It was about that time that, if you know anything about agriculture and politics, Justin Morrill from Kansas instituted the Morrill Act, which created land in every state to be set aside to create a land-grant university. And so one of the older sons, Leonard's brother, was Baxter. Baxter went to NC State University, studied engineering. Also was a World War I veteran. And they got active early on in cooperative extension. If you, the pond behind me is a part of Simpson Branch, and if you follow it down just a little bit, there's a spring house where they got water and cool their milk. And there's a clipping out of the old Monroe paper where they had a field day. And Thomas Jefferson Winfield Broome was one of the first, if the first county agent here in Union County. He was there as a guest. He was 81 years old at the time. They had 150 people in that little meadow there beside the spring house. And believe it or not, the ladies had the entertainment, and they had a straw man and throwed rolling pins at the straw man. That was the entertainment. They had a big picnic, 150 people in horses and wagons. So agriculture here goes way, way back. In 76, the spring of 76, I graduated on the 15th day of May from NC State University with my degree. Got married on the 22nd day of May to Miss Parkwood, my high school sweetheart, and went to work on the 29th day of May. So within 3 weeks, I graduated, got married, and went to work, and pretty much been working ever since. My first opportunity as I got out of school was I went to work for a gentleman named Mitchell Broome. Now, many probably know that name. Mitchell was a legacy in purebred swine. That was my passion, and I worked with Mitchell that summer. And then, as fate would have it, my vocational ag teacher from high school lived across the street from me. And there came a position open at Piedmont High School. He taught at Piedmont, so my dad had the idea that I should take that job and get those great benefits, teach school. I could ride to work with Jake Caudle. Jake Caudle was my ag teacher and also my co-worker. And so I went to work at Piedmont High School as vocational ag teacher. As fate would have it, that very next spring I was in the classroom and I got a call over the intercom. They said, "Mr. Simpson, you have a phone call in the office." So I sauntered down to the office, not having any idea who might be calling me, but it was Dr. David Spruill from Extension Swine Husbandry at NC State University. And he said, "Jerry, we'd like for you to come to state and manage the Central Swine Evaluation Station, our boar testing program." Well, let's just say I cut somersaults all the way back to the classroom. What an opportunity to be able to work in my passion. And so I went to NC State, started in June of '77, and worked about 4 years there managing the swine evaluation station, testing boars from purebred breeders throughout the state of North Carolina. Great experience, some of the best days of my life. Well, about that same time, my wife got pregnant with twins. And so we decided we might need some help from the moms-in-laws and mothers too, and so we headed back close to Union County. I went to Cabarrus County as a cross-county agent, serving Cabarrus as a full livestock agent and doing swine work in Stanley County, worked cross-county. So I did that for a few years until 1981. I got another phone call, and it was from my former 4-H agent, Mr. M.C. Howell. And MC said that Mr. P.E. Bazemore, who was an ag agent here in Union County, was retiring. And they would like for me to come and interview for that position. I was fortunate enough to get that position in '81 and started to work with Cooperative Extension there in Union County in December of '81. I continued then as County Extension Director in '98, '99. I was named County Extension Director and continued with Cooperative Extension until 2009, January 1 of 2009, at which time I retired. What could I say about a career like that? It was the people that I met and the people that I worked with on a daily basis. You never knew where you were going to be or what you were going to be doing, but you knew that you were going to be doing it with good folks and learning together and experiencing agriculture and agribusiness in Union County. What a great place to be. One of the premier counties in agriculture in the state of North Carolina and in the Southeast for that matter. So many memories that I could talk about.